Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The issue of Biafra seeking for self-realization is just not the duty of only IPOB, as many other groups are also fighting every day to ensure that they secure for themselves Biafra as a nation. And right now we're looking at Biafra Nations League. Their own concentration is mostly at the south, Cross River State precisely, and their headquarters is at Bakassi. Right now, they say they are ready for a showdown, whether it is going to come from Nigerian government or will be coming from the Cameroonians. That for them, they don't understand the issue of ceding Bakassi to Cameroon, that for them such does not exist, and they believe strongly that they are part, all of this area as part of IPOB, and they are fighting seriously. You're going to hear the content of what they have in mind for the Nigerian government and Cameroon government in respect to Bakassi, which they have turned it to be their own headquarters. At the same time, the issue of Mbaka talking against the presidency triggered the DSS yesterday to come out so strong, sending very strong signals to those who are, for them, they believe those who are talking against the government have the purpose of disintegrating the country, and said they will come after such people. But right now, the news we have is that a renowned Igbo elite have lambasted them over the issue and has pointed some fingers at some persons. And for her, she believes that they are responsible for whatever that is called disintegration of Nigeria. Now we're going to look at two of the news, the reactions of Nigerian, and also analyze it objectively. But before we do all of that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news in detail. A former Minister of Education, Obieze Kwesili, has knocked the Department of State Services for saying the critics of President Muhammadu Buhari are planning to disintegrate Nigeria. According to her, nobody seeks to throw Nigeria into anarchy than Buhari, whose action and inaction daily dig Nigeria deeper into disintegration. It had been earlier reported that the secret police on Sunday described Buhari's critics as misguided elements and accused them of threatening the government sovereignty and corporate existence of the country. Notable Nigerians had fled the president over his failure to curb the security crisis, particularly the Boko Haram insurgency, kidnapping, and banditry across the country. But reacting to the avalanche of attacks on President, the DSS spokesman Dr. Peter Afunanya said the main objective for the call was the disintegration of the country. The DSS stated, and I quote, he said, the Department of State Services hereby condemn the unsavory statement by misguided elements who have continued to threaten the government, sovereignty, and corporate existence of Nigeria. Notable are the unnecessary vituperation and activities of some religious and past political leaders who have either called for a forceful change of government or a mass action against it. Reacting in a tweet on Monday, however, Ezekwesili said the DSS must direct these to Buhari, the Nigerian president, who is their direct supervisor. Nobody else in Nigeria today seeks to throw Nigeria into anarchy than the president, whose action and inaction daily dig Nigeria deeper into disintegration. DSS, please send your boss a query. That's what she had to say. And meanwhile, the Biafra National League, BNL, has said it is battle ready to face both Cameroon and Nigerian forces should they be attacked in the course of hoisting the Biafran flags in the Bakassi Peninsula. BNL said it does not recognize the ceding of Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon by the Nigerian government, adding that this is why its operational headquarters is in the region. In a statement jointly signed by the Deputy National Leader of BNL, Ebuta Akko Takon, and Chief Head of Operation of BNL, Henry Edit, the group said that its resolution in 2016, otherwise known as a Kukunela Declaration, made in the town of Ekukunela in Ikom, Cross River State, does not recognize what it described as the Anglo-German Treaty, which Cameroon rely upon at the International Court of Justice to claim the peninsula. The group said the treaty was made by the colonial masters and not with the natives, adding that it has decided to destabilize the peace in the Gulf of Guinea unless Biafra is allowed to separate from Nigeria and Cameroon. Those clamoring for Igbo presidency in the southeast as reason behind the agitation for Biafra should desist from doing so. The interests of other Biafrans, especially the Bakassi people, cannot be solved by an Igbo man becoming president. They should stop talking about Igbo presidency. That's not what we are fighting for. Biafra does not belong to the Igbo, where they will tell us that they want to be president. It is wrong. God has made it in a way that the Igbos will always be in the forefront of the struggle as majority tribe, but they will be disappointing if they accept presidency. We are not just fighting for Igbos, but for all Biafrans, including Bakassi people under Cameroon bondage. Wow, this is really, really interesting. Looking at all of these from different perspectives. First of all, let's look at the issue of this Biafra. For now, most people had believed that Biafra, when we're talking about Biafra, is just 5 states in the southeast. Nobody really expected that we'll be looking at the Cross River State, being that the Cross River State has been one state which is a little bit far from the southeast. But, the map that we had seen, which had been presented overly by the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, points to the fact that when we are talking about the Biafra, it covers the entirety of the whole eastern region, which the southeast, the south is included. And right now, this group are getting really strong because though they are not really recognized in the southeastern part of Nigeria, but they have so much presence in Bakassi, and they're saying that they are ready for a showdown. The question is, are they in connection with IPOB? What is their purpose of their fight? Are they a separate entity from IPOB and all of that? Then let's look at what Nigerians have to say. This one says here, who is these guys? Are they part of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu people, or they are a new group who are seeking for recognition? Another one here says, when the time comes when Biafra will be realized, we will come together as one people under one leadership. Another one here says, this issue of Biafra would turn out to be something that most people will not be able to handle, because by the time Biafra will be given self-determination, what is he saying? Okay, by the time Biafra will be given self-determination, they will begin to fight among themselves as all these groups, call it MASOB, IPOB, and BNL, and one Biafra Zionists, they will rise up against each other and they will want to take territories for themselves. Let's be on the watch out. Another person here says, this issue of hoisting flag everywhere, it makes no sense. It's better you guys coordinate yourself than to be troubling the peace of Nigeria. All right, you've heard what some persons are saying there. Don't also forget that there's another news which has to do with DSS sending warnings to those who are top critics of the current administration. Now, I want us to go to our comment section. Let's interact. What do you think about all of this? And do you think that the government is ready for any form of showdown?